Here's Tommy, our captain. Hope you're all ready and feeling okay for the voyage. It's stormy enough this evening, so hold on tight. We may need to use a lot of the sea dog tonight. Everyone is on, yeah, Kathleen? We're on board?
We're on board, yeah.
Tommy, get to work, buddy. It was Friday morning and we set sail and we were not far from the land. When our captain he spied a mermaid so fair, with a comb and a glass in her hand, and the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Then up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, and a fine spoken man was he. This fishy mermaid has warned me of her doom, we shall sink to the bottom of the sea, and the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping up the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Then up spoke the cook of our gallant ship, and a crazy old butcher was he. I care much more for my pots and my pans than I do for the bottom of the sea. All together. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping up the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Then up spoke the cabin boy of our gallant ship, and the fine spoken lad was he. He said, I have a sweetheart and sailing by the sea, but tonight she'll be weeping for me. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping up the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. 3 times around spun her gallant ship, 3 times around spun she, and 3 times around spun her gallant ship, and she sank to the bottom of the sea, and the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. We poor sailors are skipping up the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. One more time. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping up the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Up, and we're off, as I say, and it's Halloween weekend as well, folks, when we decided to do this Sea Songs, second special Sea Songs episode. I hadn't realised it was Halloween, so we might as well do both together. And the sea can be a pretty scary place at times, without any ghosts. So, and we'll remember those who have to endure such hardship and stuff in some of the songs this evening. But we won't get too morbid, as I say. But as most of you probably know, sea shanties were used for sailors to kind of keep sane, and by the time when there was hardship on board, and when there was leisurely times on board, and a lot of the sailors, most of the sailors would sing together. That's what I want you to do, folks. I know we're not all in one place, but pretend we are. This one's a lovely easy one. It's called Leave Her Johnny, Leave Her. And the first song was from my daughter Lorna, who requested the Mermaid. And the next one was for Tim Trant, who requested a load of songs. Tim, thank you very much. That's what we want to hear. And Tim, good evening to you if you're watching. And if you're not right now, whenever you do see it, good evening to you and all your folks over there in I think Virginia, Kathleen, originally from Massachusetts.
I think so, yeah.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's a long, hard pull to the next payday, and it's time for us to leave her. Here comes the chorus, leave her, Johnny. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the skipper was bad, but the mate was worse. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, he'd blow you down with a spite and a curse, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, pull you lubbers, are you getting no pay? Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, pull ye lubbers and then be gay, and it's time for us to leave her. All together. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's a long, hard pull to the next payday, and it's time for us to leave her. All together. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. All together, come on. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. You can still see land, folks. We're heading out. Kathleen, will you check there? See, is there any pirates or anything on there? Have a good look there.
Have a good look, I will indeed.
Make sure things are safe, okay? Next one's for Martina Healy, and that's Kathleen's friend, and my friend as well, of course, for many years at this stage. You went to primary school together, Kathleen?
We started together, yeah.
And 10. You haven't reached that milestone yet, Kathleen?
No, not yet.
Not even 30.
Oh no.
20?
Maybe.
As I mentioned, folks, a lot of tragedies at sea. It's a very calming place, but it can be very, very aggressive and angry place as well. And this is a great old English sea song, but it's remembering those who sailed out from where did they sail from? Down the Humber, anyway, out to the North Sea, and Cumbria, I would think, and 10. Beautiful song. There was a semi-hit, if not a big hit, for Johnny McAvoy back in the day. And it's 10, boys and men, were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Their herring crafts, their trawlers, their fishing smacks as well. Alone they fight on a bitter night and battle with the swell. Methinks I see a host of craft spreading their sails alee, as down the Humber they do steer, bound for the great North Sea. Methinks I see a wee small craft and crew with hearts so brave. They go to earn their daily bread upon the restless waves, and it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Their herring crafts, their trawlers, their fishing smacks as well. Alone they fight that bitter night and battle with the swell. Methinks I see them yet again as they leave the land behind, casting their nets into the sea, the herring shoals to find. Methinks I see them yet again, and they're safe on board all right, with their sails close reefed, their decks washed clean, and their side lights burning bright. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Their herring crafts, their trawlers, their fishing smacks as well. Alone they fight that bitter night and battle with the swell. October's night brought such a sight 'twas never seen before. There was yards of masts and broken spars washed up upon the shore. There was many a truth of sorrow, there was many a heart so brave. There was many a true and noble lad to find a watery grave. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Their herring crafts, their trawlers, their fishing smacks as well. Alone they fight the bitter night and battle with the swell. Sad but a great song. Thank you, folks. What are we doing, Kathleen?
All good.
We're staying on air tonight.
Staying on air. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. It's rough enough outside here, folks. Wind is blowing and the rain is Here's another one that Trent requested. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty line, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks, to the hell with your overtime. You're a good ship ragamuffin, just lying at the quay, for to take all bats with the shovel and his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Well, and when we made down to the quay, where the good ship lies in the bay, navvies I was told to engage. Told they would stop in for a while, told it was okay for to take a trip on an emigrant ship to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lime, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. The good ship Ragamuffin was lying at the quay with the take old Pat's British shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Well, the boss came up this morning, he says, well, Pat, hello, if you don't get the navvies out, I'm afraid you'll have to go. Well, I asked him for me wages, then he told me go away. Then I told him straight I was going to emigrate to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty line, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. The good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay for the take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. And when I reach Australia, I'll go and dig for gold. There's plenty there for the digging of, or so I have been told. Perhaps I'll take an ocean and I'll go back to the sea for to take a trip on an emigrant ship to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty line, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. The good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty line, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. The good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. For to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay, the shores of Botany Bay. Thank you, folks, very much. Next song is one of my favourite sea songs, and it's called Fiddlers Green, and it's a song about where fishermen go if they don't go to hell, and sounds like heaven to me, as I always say. Fish jump on board by themselves as pretty ladies, drink is free, and everything seems to be great on Fiddlers Green. And this one goes out to my brother Dennis and his wife of 40 years, Catherine. They were celebrating their Ruby anniversary on the 25th of October. So happy anniversary to you both. And also for Alan Jones in UK. Alan, good to have you on board. And thanks very much for supporting continuously. Really love it. And great guy, great musician himself, along with all the folks over there in that part of the world. And all the voices ready, folks? As I walked by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the salt waters and take the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing a song. Won't you take me away, boys? Me time's not long. Oh, wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Tell me, oh shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddlers Green. Now Fiddlers Green is a place I've heard tell, where the fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the skies are all clear and the dolphin do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Tell me all shipmates I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddlers Green. The skies are all clear and there's never a gale, and the fish jump on board with one swish of their tail. And where you lie at your leisure, there's no work to do, and the skipper's below making tea for the crew. Oh, wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. Let's hear it go on. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, all shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddlers Green. Now when you get back on docks and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lassies there too, where the girls are all pretty and the beer is all free, and there's bottles of rum growing from every tree. Oh, wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, all shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddlers Green. Now I don't want a harp nor a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a good rolling sea, and I play me old squeeze box as we sail along. Oh, with the wind in the rigging to sing me a song. Oh, wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Tell me, all shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddlers Green. All right, Kathleen?
All
Are you
good.
all happy?
All happy.
Good stuff. All sailing okay?
All good, I think, so far,
No
so good.
seasickness? Here's one from the repertoire of the one and only Pete Seeger, and it's called a Rueben James, about a battleship, American battleship. It's the same melody as the Wildwood Flower, I think. It sounds like it to me anyway. Have you heard of the ship of the good Rueben James, manned by hard-working men, full of honour and of flame? She flew the stars and stripes of the land of the free, but tonight she's in her grave at the bottom of the sea. All together. Tell me, what were their names? Tell me, what were their names? Did you have a friend on the good Rueben James? What were their names? Tell me, what were their names? Did you have a friend on the good Rueben James? Well, 100 men went down in that dark, watery grave. When that good ship went down, only 44 were saved. 'Twas the last day of October, we saved the 44 from the cold ocean water and the cold icy shore. Tell me, what were their names? Tell me, what were their names? Did you have a friend the good Rueben James. What were their names? Tell me, what were their names? Did you have a friend on the good Rueben James? That was especially for our friend Joan O'Ratley. Hi Joan, thanks for tuning in and supporting us. And as you can see, we went to a little bit of trouble this week. I hope you like our seafaring regalia, and we didn't come up with too many ghastly or ghostly emblems, and so this is the best we could come up with, Kathleen, wasn't it? In a hurry. Forgive us, folks, but it's mainly a sea songs thing, but it just happens to be in Halloween weekend as well. And the last song is appropriate because they saved the 44 on the last day of October. That's what it says in the lyrics. So it's apt for this evening. And next song, I love the next song. Absolutely love the song. The song's been very good to me from the point of view of getting to know people and getting to play it at play the song at things like weddings in particular. The guitar doesn't like the sea air, Kathleen.
I don't think so.
And I'd like to wish our friends, the Kruger brothers, they were in Switzerland for some concerts, and I hope they have a safe flight back to North Carolina. And this pick, actually, I got this particular pick from Yui Kruger. Yui, hope you're and Jens are doing good, and all your families and so forth. We look forward to looking in at your stream tonight after this. It's our ritual on Fridays and Saturdays, and a fantastic variety of sets you've got there, folks. And if you feel like looking or listening to good music, you could look no further, as I say. Anyway, next one is called A Voyage, and this one goes out to Barry Andrews down there in West Cork in Bantry. And Barry himself is a great singer, and he often sings his songs in intimate session settings, and sometimes with myself on guitar. And we'll sing it. I'll sing it for you tonight, Barry. I'll do my best. And it's called A Voyage, written by the great Johnny Doohan and brought to our ears, of course, by Christine Moore. I'm a sailor and you're my first mate. We signed on together, we coupled our fate. Hold up our anchor, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasure, together set sail. With no maps to guide us, we steered our own course. Rode out the storms when the winds were gale force. We sat out the doldrums in patience and hope. 'Cause working together, we learned how to cope. Life is an ocean and love is a boat. In troubled waters it keeps us afloat. When we started a voyage, it was just me and you. So now gathered round us, we have our own together we run this relationship. built it with care for to last the whole trip. True destinations not marked in any charts, 'cause we're navigating to the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean and love is a boat. In troubles or waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, it was just me and you. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew. Life is an ocean and love is a boat. In troubles or waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started a voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew. Especially if you about Barry and anyone who loves the song. Dedicated to you folks. Thank you so much. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling when I think of thee. Especially for Angela Russell over there in Birmingham. Farewell to you, my own true love. I am going far away. I am bound for California, and I know that I'll return someday. All together. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling when I think of thee. I have sailed on the Yankee Clipper ship, Baby Crockett is her name, and Burgess is the captain of her, and they say she is a floating shame. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling when I think of thee. I've sailed with Burgess once before, and I think that I know him right well. If a man is a seaman, he can get along, but if not, then he's sure in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling when I think of thee. Oh, the sun is on the harbour, love, and I wish that I could remain, for I know it will be a long, long time before I can see you again. Let's go. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling when I think of thee. Let's go again. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. A synonymous sea song of the Clancy brothers and Tommy Makem, and the Dubliners, of course, and many more as well. And as we're on the subject of the Dubliners and the Clancys and Tommy, big shout out to all the Makems up there in Armagh, Jerry, Mary, Tom, John, Eddie, Mona, and is Mary, I keep on forgetting, his other sister, and Tom Sweeney, of course, in Omagh. And Tom put on a beautiful photograph today of his grandmother, Sarah Makem. Beautiful photograph, and intriguing photograph for sure. I don't think her brain or her mind ever rested. She just continuously thought of stuff and sang stuff and got it into her system and out of her system. She looks a very interesting lady. You'd love to have met her. But anyway, and Luke Kelly's 80th birthday, folks, is going to be on the 17th of November. And we're going to commemorate it in 2 weeks' time with a Luke Kelly special. If he was still living, he would be 80 on the 17th, which is on a Tuesday, but we're going to do his tribute to him on the preceding Saturday. There probably will be many hundreds online, I would think, because he's such a popular guy and big influence on me for sure. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, single influence in my folk singing career. And so again, I'll be putting on a list of Luke's songs, and we can pick out and then sing the songs of your choice. So that's going to be in 2 weeks' time, next Saturday week, Luke Kelly tribute to commemorate his 80th birthday. Okay, next one is from Marion O'Brien down there in West Cork, and her husband Michael. And this one's called The Ferryman, all about the closing down of the ferry boats in Dublin City around the turn of the 20th century, when they began to build a lot more bridges across the Liffey. And before that, it was quite common to have a ferry boat or a ferryman to take you from side to side. This one's a big hit for the Dublin City Ramblers way back in the 80s, written by the great Pete St. John, of course. Oh, the little boats are gone from the breast of Anne and Liffey. The ferrymen are stranded on the quay. The Dublin docks is dying, and the way of life is gone. Oh, body, it was part of you and me. Here we go. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, will kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. It was the only job I knew. It was hard but never lonely. The Liffey ferry made a man of me. Now it's gone without a whisper, half forgotten even now. Sure it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, he'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. Well, now I'll tell the yarns, and I'll spend my days on talking. I'll hear them whispered Charlie's on the door. Molly, we're still living, and darling, we're still young. Sure that river never owns me heart and soul. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, he'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. All the little boats are gone from the breast of Anne Liffey. The ferrymen are stranded on the quay. Oh, the Dublin docks is dying, and the way of life is gone. Oh, Molly, it was part of you and me. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, he'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. Let's go again. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, he'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. Whoop! We still have everyone on board, Kathleen, yeah?
All on board so far.
Good stuff. And I send out now to my daughter Emma and Kevin. Hope you're keeping well and looking in. And love to you both. And the next one I'm going to do for you is for Tim Trant once again. And lots of sea shanties, of course, are they will be sung a cappella. Are you going to make a cameo appearance tonight, Kathleen? Are you? We'll take a vote on it, okay? So the more people that ask her to make a cameo appearance,
I'm very camera shy.
highly likely she's going to appear. She's very camera shy, she said. I can't say that she's shy in other ways, are you, Kathleen?
No comment.
When I was a little boy, so my mother told me, Timmy, we haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. That if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would all grow mouldy, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And we haul away, the good ship now is rolling, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Well, first I met a Yankee girl, and she was fat and lazy, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And then I met an Irish girl, she damn near drove me crazy, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And we haul away, we're bound for better weather, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. King Louis was the King of France before the Revolution. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And then he got his head cut off, it spoiled his constitution. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And we haul away, the good ship now is rolling, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. St. Patrick was a gentleman, and he came from decent people, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. He built a church in Dublin town, and on it put a steeple, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And we haul away, the good ship now is rolling, Timmy. We haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. And we haul away, we're bound for better weather, Timmy. Way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe. Are you ready, Kathleen? Any encouragement given?
A few are right.
A few, only a few, okay. We want to do it until there be lots, okay?
Don't. I can come now and get it over it.
Oh, she's going to get it over with, okay, okay. Who am I to disagree?
Or do you want to sing away a few while?
No, you can come because next song is one of your favourite songs.
Okay.
I'm going to dedicate it to you, written by Johnny McAvoy. And so please welcome my manager,
I better on that.
my treasurer, my wife, my best friend.
Hi everybody.
No, they want to see you from there.
And they'll see nothing.
Sit in the seat there.
Hi everyone.
Wait a while, I'll go behind the camera this time.
Oh, please don't leave me here on my own.
Yeah, I can see you from here now. That's nice. Actually, it looks nicer with me out of the picture frame, doesn't it, folks?
Okay.
Okay.
Hi everyone.
Give it, throw a kiss at them all there.
Mwah.
I'm gonna make a performer out of you eventually, Kathleen.
You will.
Hot seat, was the seat hot, was it?
The seat was really hot.
Alright. And this is one of my favourite songs as well, as a matter of fact, and it's written by Johnny McAvoy, and he doesn't mention the Titanic in the song, but as he said himself, there was John Williams on the Titanic from somewhere in England or something, but this is a kind of a fictional idea of what could have happened on the Titanic. As we all know, many lives perished at sea, and we think of seafaring people and also people who travelled by sea and got lost at sea. And this is a really lovely song, and it mentions Banshee. For those of you who don't know what a Banshee is, it's kind of an Irish medieval ghostly person, and Banshees apparently, if you hear a Banshee, it could be that someone close to you is about to die or has died or something. So sorry about being morbid, folks, but we have to mention this thing. And every time I sing that it's the last line before the last chorus, it just sends shivers down my spine, because I can think of the scene in the North Atlantic in the cold ocean, and people, as we know from the film and stuff, people out there in the deep sea hoping to be saved, and no hope for some, of course. When last I saw John Williams, a young man full of pride, to have his bride of just 4 days stand shiny by his side, he laughed and slapped me on the back, saying, "Boy, oh, can't you see, I've seen the last of windswept bogs, and bogs the last of me, and the peelers and the landlords, and the risings of the moon, and if ever I return again, 'twill be too bloody soon. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, wife, sail away into the night, where they'll end up no one knows, round and round the story goes." He said, "My friend, I'll take my chance in far off New York town. They say there's lots of work there, and a young man's not put down. For with my lassie by my side, we'll build a better home, and when the sea trips over land, we'll never more will roam." So we said farewell upon the quay. There was nothing left to do but to pray for John and his his lovely bride, that their dreams might all come true. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, wife, sailed away into the night. Where they'll end up, no one knows. Round and round the story goes. Oh, I envied you, John Williams, with your lovely fair-haired bride, to be sailing on that mighty ship across the ocean wide. For she is the finest liner that was ever built by man, and they say there's naught can't sink her, not even God's own hand. Man's pride can be his own downfall, as a ship it sailed from home. And I thought I heard the banshees cry that chilled me to the bone. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, wife, sailed away into the night. Where they'll end up, no one knows. Round and round the story goes. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, wife, sailed away into the night. Where they'll end up, no one knows. Round and round the story goes. Round and round the iceberg flows. That's for you, Kathleen.
Thank you.
Did they like you? Did you like the cameo appearance, folks? Do you think that she should sit here every other night and I'll sing behind the camera rather than sing in front of it, maybe?
There'll be some viewing, wouldn't there?
Of course they would.
Scare them all away.
Anything better than me. I'll tell you, the coke is good for the voice, because you know when you're not gigging, your voice can lose a little bit of its strength. And I'm doing my best to keep it live. And these Saturdays are a really good opportunity to sing out. I'm not the most disciplined singer at home. How are you, Kathleen?
Definitely.
Okay, let's do a rousing one, folks. Get your hands going. And is Carmel and Mary on board?
Carmel and Mary on board.
Are they feeling okay? Not queasy? No seasickness?
No comment with her.
Okay.
If she's sick or not, she might let you know now.
The Irish are famous for dancing on board the ships, so now's your chance. Get the tables back again, push the kitchen table back and move the chairs and get dancing to this one. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, kick your friend, whatever you have to do. What would we do with the drunken sailor? What would we do with the drunken sailor? What would we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Oh, put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Oh, hoist him up to the topsail yard, hoist him up to the topsail yard, hoist him up to the topsail yard, early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Hooray, and up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in struppers with a hosepipe on him. Put him in struppers with a hosepipe on him. Put him in stubbles with a hosepipe on early in the morning. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises early in the morning. Give him a hair and the dog that bit him. Give him a hair and the dog that bit him. Give him a hair and the dog that bit him early in the morning. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his head with a rusty razor. Shave his head with a rusty razor. Shave his head with a rusty razor early in the morning. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises early in the morning. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises early in the morning. Carmel, think you can speed up a small bit? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises early in the morning. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises early in the morning. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises. Oh, Ray, and up she rises early in the morning.
She's galloping, she said.
Oh, lift those legs, lift those legs, lift those legs. Are we having fun, yeah?
Yep.
Good stuff, good stuff. Heather Reid, the next song is for you. I know you love this one. And there's just things out to come in Park, I think. A lot of the jumping and heisting. As
I noticed that, but I didn't want to distract you.
Tell me, you're my choreographer and my wardrobe person. Beautiful song about a Galway hooker, and it's not a lady, it's a ship, and they were known as hookers, Galway hookers, and it's called the Queen of Connemara. I'm slowly coming to terms with this song, and from a point of view singing it, just love Liam Clancy's version, beautiful song. Oh, my boat can safely float in the teeth of wind and weather, and outsail the fastest hooker between Galway and Kinsale, when the black floor of the ocean and the white foam rush together. She will ride in the tide like a seagull through the gale. Oh, she's neat, oh, she's sweet, she's a beauty, every line. The Queen of Connemara is the bounding bird of mine. Fish till the water lifts her gun. Not a drop she'll take on board her that would wash or fly away. From the fleet she steps out swiftly like a greyhound from her kennel, and she'll land her silvery store, the first in old Kilvara Quay. Oh, she's neat, oh, she's sweet, she's a beauty, every line. The Queen of Connemara is the bounding guard of mine. Shines out afar, and it keeps me from dismaying when the skies are seas roll white with foam. In the cotton Connemara, there's a wife and wee ones pray to the one who walked the waters once to bring us safely home. Oh, she's neat, oh, she's sweet, she's a beauty, every line. The Queen of Connemara is that bounding bark of mine. Oh, she's neat, oh, she's sweet, she's a beauty, every line. The Queen of Connemara is that bounding bark of mine. Beautiful song, I think. Hope you do too. And so we should say hello to our friends in Eastern Canada and Western Canada and Middle Canada. But these couple of songs come from the East, requested. Farewell to Nova Scotia, one of my favourite songs, and Tim Trant. This one goes out especially for you, Tim, as well. To all our friends in Nova Scotia. The sun was setting in the west, and the birds they sang on every tree. All ages seemed inclined for to rest, but alas, there was no rest for me. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. But when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? But I grieve to leave my native home, and I grieve to leave my comrades all, and my dear old aged parents I love so much, and the bonny, bonny lassie that I do adore. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Well, the drums do beat and the wars do alarm, and the captain calls, you must obey. So farewell, farewell to my Nova Scotian home, for it's early in the morning and I must away. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? But I have 3 brothers, now they are at rest, their hands are folded across their breast. But the dear old simple sailor, just like me, must be tossed and left in the deep blue sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast, let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? 'Cause 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 Thank you, folks. Thank you. Next one is from Martina as well, and to all the folks around Dripsy and Coachford, Inniscarra, Vickerstown, all those lovely people, and our neighbouring parishes, and Mallow, around Mallow as well. I know in Bantier, all those lovely places, Kilcorny. Where else, Kathleen?
I think you've covered most places, haven't
Do
you?
you know what we're talking about? All our local Mid-Cork and Musgrave and Duhallow folks. And of course West Cork down on Timoleague and Rosscarbery and Clonakilty. Bandon.
Bantry, Doris.
Bantry. It's a big county to cover, you know, but we're getting out there, I think, are we? And again, as I said, lots of the songs can be sad about the sea, and this, you know, when the sailor is sailing out to sea, be it for pleasure or for work, there's always the danger of the sea becoming aggressive and angry, or the boat not living up to its duties. And anyway, this is a song that comes from Newfoundland, and we all heard this song from different singers, including Christy Moore, Ryan's Fancy, many more. And it's called Sonny's Dream. And this young boy waits and wastes his whole life expecting his dad to come back from sea. His mom kind of tells him that he, you know, to wait, and his dad never comes back. And I suppose that's reality in some cases, and we remember those, as I said, who were lost at sea. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. The nights are so long, silence goes on. Though I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that's wrong. Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. Take off your shoes, stay out of the race, and lay down your head by the soft river bed. Sonny always remembers the words Mama said. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. The nights are so long, silence goes on. Oh, I'm feeling so tired, and not all that's wrong. Sonny works on the land, though he's barely a man. There's not much to do, but he does what he can. He sits by his window in his room by the stairs, watching the waves gently wash on the pier. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. Nights are so long, the silence goes on. Oh, I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that's wrong. Many years have passed on, Sonny's old and alone. His daddy's a sailor, never came home. Sometimes he wonders what his life might have been. Voice haunts his dream. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never came home. Sometimes he wonders what his life might have been. voice waltzes dream. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. The nights are so long, silence goes on. Oh, I'm feeling so tired, not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away. How are we doing, Kathleen?
All
Are
good.
you all on board?
All on board. Do you want more of that, Coke? Have you enough?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Okay, do this beautiful song. I love singing this one. And Neil O'Reilly requested it, and I also sent it out to our friend Mary Carter out there in Utah. And this song name is apt for you, Mary. It's called Mary Ellen Carter. And great song, all about a boat. And this one, she sank off the Canadian coast, and all the people who loved her dearly and worked on her wanted to refloat her, while those who owned her wanted to write her off against insurance. And they stuck to their guns and refloated the boat. And written by the great Stan Rogers and brought to our ears, my ears anyway, initially by Makem and Clancy, Tommy Makem and Liam Clancy. That marvellous duo. Here goes. She went down last October in the pouring driving rain. Skibbereen been drinking and the matey felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock when she was dead turned mortal below, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. It was just as 5 aboard her, and she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost, and the groan she gave as she went down caused us to proclaim we'd make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave us 20 years of service, boys, and better sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. They laughed at us and said we had to go. We talked to her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worked aboard and bidding, floating at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best, and were with her till the end, will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. All spring now we've been with her, on a barge then by a friend. 3 dives a day and hard had since, twice I've had a bend. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, for I'd never have the strength to go below. We patched her rents and stopped her vents, stock hatch and port all down, put cables to her fore and aft, girded her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best, and were with her till the end, will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives so many times, living through the gales, and the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave. They won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and pull out all your strength of arm and heart and brave, like the Mary Ellen Carter. Rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter. Rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken and life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter. Rise again. Hope the guitar wasn't too loud now.
It sounded fine from here anyway.
I usually get a bit excited with that song. I'm trying to live it. I'm not trying to, I am living it. And okay folks, and next one is a song suggested by my brother-in-law Johnny, and it's pretty apt for this evening because Halloween as well, and the title of the song is called The Ghost of Skibbereen. I hadn't heard the song until Johnny enlightened me, and it was covered by the great PJ Murray from Clare. Probably wrote it as well, I'm not 100% sure. And I'm going to give my first outing this evening, so hopefully we can, and also Sheila and Sam in UK rugby are friends. They were intrigued by the title, I think, and they're anxious to hear what the song is. And but basically, from what I interpret, it's about a boat that lost lives off the coast of Skibbereen, and several years later, it appeared as a ghost and ended up in drifting to the shore when everyone was asleep in bed. So that's as close as we're going to get to ghosts tonight, folks. I don't have any, I'm not good at telling stories, I don't think. I haven't, Kathleen, you tell me I take too long to tell the stories, don't I? Drag them out too long. So I tell most of my stories through song. Here goes. The night was dark, the land was bleak, and not a soul was seen. But a thunderous sound was heard all round the shores of Skibbereen. A tidal wave no warning gave, and gave force winds did roll. A fishing boat barely afloat came crashing to the shore, and the storm was raging furious. No sign of life was seen, as neighbours searched in vain along the shores of Skibbereen. Now torn and tossed at seas, lives lost, victims of the deep, and mothers weep, are kissed by sleep, their sons are lost beneath. For a tidal wave no warning gave, rose from the ocean bed. With heavy hearts from far off parts, they came to mourn the dead. And the storm was raging furious, no sign of life was seen, as neighbours searched in vain along of Skibbereen. Long time has passed now since the day those men sailed from the shore. On a fishing trip were set adrift to be seen again no more. But then one night, while all lay fast and winds that loudly roared, the fishing boat in full afloat came drifting to the shore. The storm was raging furious, no sign of life was seen, while neighbours slept throughout there crept the ghost of Skibbereen. The storm was raging furious, no sign of life was seen, while neighbours slept throughout there crept the ghost of Skibbereen. Okay, folks, that was for Johnny, Sheehan, and Sheila and Sam. Is there anyone else we need to mention, Kathleen? All our friends out there, folks, and thank you for supporting us with our live streaming series. And next one I'm going to do is South Australia from Mary O'Leary over there in Boston. And Mary, hello to you and all of yours over there. Hope you're keeping well and staying safe. And South Australia is a song, so we dedicate this to all our friends in Australia. And my niece Mary is out there, and her husband Sean and their lovely baby. And also I mentioned the Makems earlier, so big hello to Caroline out there, Simpson, now married in United States, I was going to say, in Australia. Mike Horn, of course. Anyone else I'm forgetting, Kathleen?
I can't.
All the Anglian girls, of course, up the road. Okay. In South Australia I was born, Eve away, all away. In South Australia, round Cape Horn, we're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, Eve away, all away. All away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. As I went out one morning fair, Eve away, all away, I chanced to meet with Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, Eve away, all away. All away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. I shook her up, I shook her down, Eve away, all away. I danced her round and round the town. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, Eve away, all away. All away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. Well, there ain't one thing that grieves my mind, Eve away, all away. It's to leave young Nancy Blair behind. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, Eve away, all away. All away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. I wish I was on some lonesome strand, Eve away, all away, with rum and whiskey, boat in hand. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, Eve away, all the way you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. Two old women sleeping in the sand, heave away, all away, each one wishing that the other was a man. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, heave away, all away, all away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. And as we wallop around Cape Horn, heave away, all away, you wish to Christ you'd never been born. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, heave away, all away, all away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling kings, heave away, all away, all away, you'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. Rum and whiskey, both in hand. Whiskey's my favourite. Rum comes a close ninth. We're going to have some later on. I made a pact with myself back about 40 years ago that I wouldn't drink when I perform, and I have kept my promise. Or before it, for that matter. But after it is a different story. So, as I mentioned, we'll be settling down to the Kruger Brothers here around midnight Irish time. And always a good time to have a few nightcaps, as they say. Thank you, folks, for listening. We're going to have 3 more songs, and a big hello to Bill Smedley, who has his old-time music radio show, and I must send him on some more of my old-timey stuff, and I have a few in mind, Bill, and I love old-time music, especially clawhammer, banjo, and I just love that it's, a lot of it came from dance music, of course, in the Appalachians, from places like Scotland and Ireland, mixed with the banjo from Africa, and it's a very therapeutic music and rhythmic music, and I just love it. It's kind of, I suppose, what would you say, Kathleen? Hypnotizing a little bit.
For sure.
And I find it a very therapeutic music to play, even personally. If you lie down on the bed with your banjo on your belly, or your fiddle under your jaw, and I mean that. And so don't be thinking of things, dirty minds and all that kind of stuff. So it's just, you can feel the kind of vibration. I better stop it.
You better sing the song, Eric.
Sing the song, as Kathleen said. The last one was from Mary O'Leary, and next one is for Tim Trant as well. Now this song is one of my favourite songs, written by Bobby Sands, who died in hunger strike, of course. He was also one of the great poet and composer, and this particular song, he kind of borrowed some of the melody from the Edmund Fitzgerald, the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I never learned that song, folks. I'm a bit apprehensive. I think it just belongs to, it's a long song, number one. I would hope I'd keep people's attention if I sang it, but you know, it seems to be one of those songs that's Gordon Lightfoot's, and I'm not saying no one else's, but he just, I just love him singing it. I'm not sure what I do justice, but I should try it probably. This one's called Back Home in Derry, and it's about a shipload of rebels who left their native city of Derry way back in the early 1800s, bound, transported for Botany Bay. It's called Back Home in Derry. In 1803 we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry, for Australia bound. If we didn't all drown, the marks of our feathers we carry. In rusty iron chains we sighed for our wains, the good women we left in sorrow. As the mainsails unfurled, the curses we hurled on the English and thoughts of tomorrow. At the mouth of the foil bid farewell to the soil, as down below decks we were dwelling. Old Doherty screamed, woken out of a dream, of a vision of bold Robert died. Then the sun that burned cruel as we dished out the gruel. Then the Connor was down with a fever. 60 rebels today bound for Botany Bay. How many will reach their receiver? Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry. They cursed them to hell as our bow fought to swell. Our ship danced like a moth in the firelight. White horses rode high as the devil passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. 5 weeks out to sea, we were now 43. Our comrades we buried each morning. In the road slime we were lost in a time, endless nights without dawning. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Bandyman's land is a hell for a man to end out his whole life in slavery, where the climate is raw and the gun makes the law. Neither wind nor rain cares for bravery. 20 years have gone by and I've ended my bond. My comrades' ghosts walk behind me. A rebel I came, I'm still the same. On the cold winds of night you will find me. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. There's ghosts mentioned in that song, Kathleen.
There is. It's getting windy out there.
Where's the telescope, Kathleen? Can you see his land coming?
I think you might see it better. Do you want to have a look from there?
I think I see something. I see lights.
Landing lights.
I can see you closer, Kathleen.
Do you really want to see me closer?
I knew you'd say that. Anyway, folks, it's almost time to that journey. I hope it wasn't too long and too sickening for you, folks. And just to remind you again, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be doing a special tribute to Luke Kelly, coming close to his 80th birthday the following Tuesday, and we're singing you all songs from Luke's repertoire. And hope you enjoyed this evening. And thanks for that cameo appearance, Kathleen.
No problem.
Takes the pressure off me, you know. And thank you, folks, for jumping on board with us and sailing into the unknown, as they say. And the next song is a bit like that, really. It's a song called "Home from the Sea," and you know, you never know what you're going to expect when you're out at sea. And we dedicate this song to all the people, the Coast Guards and RNLI in places in Cork in particular, like Courtmacsherry, Castletown Bear, Kinsale, and all our friends down in Ballycotton as well, and many more places around the country, of course, and British Isles. And This is a beautiful song written by Phil Coulter, who lost a few of his own family in different water tragedies, and this one was synonymous with the singing of Liam Clancy that I mentioned earlier, and he did a beautiful rendition of this song called Home from the Sea. And again, folks, I don't want to be too morbid about it, but you know, when the seas are high, when the winds are high, we think of those out at sea, hope they're safe, and also those who perished through the years. We remember their souls, and we'll sing this one together. It's a really great song. I love this song, and dedicated to Eileen O'Mahony down there in Doris, and also to Elizabeth Armstrong up in Dublin. Thank you both for being such loyal supporters of this streaming series that we're keeping going, and it's the only thing we've got really. Ireland, for those of you who are not living in Ireland, we're in a 6-week lockdown. We get 5 kilometres for exercise. Other than that, things are pretty restricted, and all in good faith to try and get the numbers down again with this terrible thing that has come to our doorsteps. Everyone in the world is experiencing something, but we're safe. Hopefully you are as well. And thank you for joining us this evening. We've got 2 more to go, and hope that you enjoyed the trip on board. Please do sail with us again in the future. Thank you. On the cold winter's night, with the storm at its height, the lifeboats answered the call. They pitched and they tossed till they thought we were lost, as we watched by the harbour wall. The night was pitch black, there was no turning back, for someone was waiting out there, and each volunteer had to live with his fear as he joined in a silent prayer. Carry us home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea, and carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. As they battled their way past the mouth of the bay, it was blowing like never before. As they gallantly fought, every one of them thought of loved ones back in the shore. Then a flicker of light, and they knew they were right. There she was on the crest of a wave. She's an old fishing boat, and she's barely afloat. Please God, there are souls we can save, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. And back in the town, in the street that runs down to the sea and the harbour wall, they had gathered in pairs at the foot of the stairs to wait for the radio call. And just before dawn, when all hope was gone, came a hush and a faraway sound. 'Twas the coxswain, he roared, all survivors on board, thank God, and we're homeward bound. Carry us home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea, carry us safely home from the sea. Thank you, folks. Thanks to all down there in Timberleague as well, as I mentioned. And again, we're going to have a couple of shots of this when we're off air.
Okay.
Have you got any glasses of it?
I think they're down outside, aren't they?
Open the bottle there at home and we'll share a toast to all of you and your good well and your good health.
They're just down here, look.
Hold it up there. Steady hand.
Is it too steady? We'll take that one.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers.
And Tommy, cheers for Tommy as well. 3 cheers. You got us safely to shore again, once again. So, thanks, folks, for joining in this evening, and hopefully we'll see you next week with a general show again. And you're very good to keep on board with us. And the last one is about an unusual cargo bound for the Grand City Hall in New York. It never got there, and this guy survived to tell the tale. Even at the last moment, his dog drowned, and so it's always tragedy at sea, except the odd one. It's called the Irish Rover. We dedicate this to Nora Blake, and again, folks, to all of you out there, Betts Island and in Bethesda, all our friends in North Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, New York, Canada, Netherlands, Switzerland, Germany, England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland. And hope we didn't leave many of you out, folks, and if we did, we apologise. And it's hard to mention everyone, but we love you all, folks, and have a good week. Be safe. Enjoy Halloween. In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. She was an elegant craft, she was rigged fore and aft. Oh, how the trade winds drove her. She said several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of gold. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old Nanny Gold's tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, he was scared stiff of work, and the chap from Westmead named Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, drunk as a rule, fighting with Tracy from Dover. And your man Mick McCann from the banks of the Bank was the skipper on the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and our ship lost its way in the fog. And the whale of crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. It nearly turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. 2, 3, I'm the last of the Irish Rover. next week, folks. Thank you again. Good night.